The first one was we had an assistant platoon commander in my second platoon. His name was Alton Lee Grizzard, and he was an absolute freaking stud. He was the quarterback at the Naval Academy. He was record setting, like he broke Roger Staubach's records at the Naval Academy. He was complete charismatic guy, fun, nice, charismatic, the whole nine yards. And I was really good friends with him, And he got killed. He got murdered.
He got murdered?
He got murdered in a murder-suicide. So you can go back and look at the news on this, but...
What is a murder-suicide?
Meaning a guy...
Suicide by a cop or something?
No, he was... There was a guy from the Naval Academy, another guy from the Naval Academy who was a submariner, who had been dating a girl from the Naval Academy, who I think was a surface warfare officer. They had been dating. They broke up. Grizz had been like hanging out with her, and this guy showed up at the BOQ, the Bachelor Officers Quarter on Coronado, banged on the door, and Grizz opened the door, and the guy shot Grizz, shot the girl, and killed himself.
Holy shit.
And so, really heartbreaking, terrible scenario. And I was really good friends with him. And he was one of the first people that had a video camera, like a normal person with a video camera. And we had made this video. We were down in Panama doing jungle warfare training. And we'd gone out, and there was this song that said, "Whoop, there it is." You remember this song? And so he had filmed, we were hanging out with these Panamanian girls, and these girls were saying "whoop, AA" because they didn't speak English. And we're just like partying with these girls. And he had taken this video and he'd shown his dad, and his dad was a warrant officer in the Navy. And his dad, he had grown up in Japan for the most part. And so Grizz had showed this video to his dad of me and him, with these Panamanian girls laughing in a bar saying "whoop, AEA," because we were just laughing. So when they had a big service at the Naval Academy because he's a hero at the Naval Academy. And I met his dad, and, his dad recognized me. And, I told his dad, because he had told me, because I said to him one day, I told his dad, I said, I said to your son one day, I said, "Hey, you grew up in Japan. Like, you're going to a Japanese high school. How did you learn to play football?" And he said, my old man taught me. And as that happened, I was very, obviously we're all broken up from this, but I wasn't behaving properly. And my running mate from the SEAL teams, who I went through BUDS with, I went through SCT with, I did 3 platoons with this guy, I was in training cell, and this guy was my roommate the whole time, just like my running mate. And he pulled me aside and he was like, "Hey, you're not the only one that lost Grizz." And I thought to myself, he's 100% right. And what it made me aware of is that the way you perceive yourself is not going to be accurate all the time. And you have to be very cautious in the way you behave, because you think you're behaving a certain way, but the other people's perception is going to be different. And there's a really good chance that their perception is more accurate than your own.